The recent wildfire that ravaged Los Angeles has sparked significant public attention, not only due to the devastation it caused but also because of an unexpected source who is making headlines. Ally Carter, an American author known for her controversial past, has once again found herself at the center of a firestorm, this time with eerie and cryptic statements surrounding the fires that have taken so many lives and homes. Carter, a figure who has long been open about the traumatic experiences she has endured in her life, including PTSD, police brutality, and the struggles of living with dissociative identity disorder, has been outspoken in her accusations against high-profile figures. Most notably, Carter has accused Sean Diddy Combs of serious misconduct during the wild parties he hosted, shedding light on a darker, more secretive side of the celebrity world. On her personal website, Carter shared a heart-wrenching glimpse into her troubled past, revealing a series of incidents that she claims have shaped the person she is today. She describes how her life has been upended by unimaginable events, many of which have caused her severe psychological trauma, and how she has been forced to fight for her survival in a world that often seemed indifferent to her pain. Yet, in spite of the challenges, she has emerged as a survivor, using her voice to expose the injustices she believes are deeply rooted in the world of power and privilege. As if that were not enough, in October 2024, Carter posted a video on the Coco Can't Be Denied Facebook page, a page that serves as an outlet for her unfiltered thoughts and ideas. In the video, she hinted at another arrest, something she promised would expose even more secrets to come. She cryptically urged her audience to watch for those fires, stating that explosions could be the real cause of the fires, not just natural occurrences. She implied that once the real cause was understood, it would soon become clear that the fires were not random but instead connected to something much more sinister, something involving trafficking. The timing of Carter's video was striking, as it came just a month after the high-profile arrest of Diddy, a figure who has long been associated with Hollywood's inner circle. Some observers took Carter's words as a direct reference to the alleged underworld dealings she had been part of, claiming that the fires were not simply wildfires but were linked to deeper, darker forces tied to trafficking and the exploitation of vulnerable individuals. Carter's warning did not go unnoticed. Soon, her video started circulating widely across social media, garnering significant attention and sparking intense debate. On platforms like X, users began to draw connections between Carter's words and the devastating wildfires that had recently hit Los Angeles. One user shared a video, captioning it with a chilling statement, "Maybe these fires have a much deeper purpose." Ally Carter, who was trafficked under the Getty by extremely famous people, told us to watch out for the fires and that there is more to them. This user's post quickly went viral, racking up millions of views and thousands of reposts as more and more people became intrigued by Carter's mysterious statements. As the video continued to spread, the speculation grew. Was there a connection between the fires and human trafficking? Could the fires have been set intentionally to cover up something even more sinister? The online community became divided. Some believed that Carter had uncovered a major conspiracy, one that involved high-profile figures and organizations with powerful connections. Others dismissed the idea as nothing more than a baseless theory, but still, the conversation around the wildfires began to take on a new and troubling angle. Theories began to proliferate as the hashtag #AllyCarterTruth started trending, with users across various platforms discussing the possibility of a much deeper story behind the fires. Some pointed to the recent rise in human trafficking reports linked to Hollywood and the entertainment industry, arguing that Carter's statement about explosions making accidental fires was a coded reference to the violent and explosive nature of these operations. Could it be that the fires were deliberately set to obscure the evidence of human trafficking hidden in plain sight? While many users continued to debate the plausibility of such a theory, the volume of interest only grew. One user commented on the viral post, writing, "Something nefarious is definitely going on. I feel like we're only seeing the tip of the iceberg here." Another commented, "I was just thinking there's something weird about this fire. It's too big, too destructive, and too sudden. Maybe there's more to it." As more people began to scrutinize the details of the fires and their potential connections to trafficking, an unsettling pattern seemed to emerge. Reports from witnesses near the scenes of the fires described strange occurrences, unexplained explosions, unusual activity from law enforcement, and a heavy media blackout in the immediate aftermath. Some even reported that firefighters had been unusually delayed in reaching certain areas, fueling rumors that the fires were deliberately orchestrated as a cover-up. However, while Carter's statements gained traction, not everyone was convinced by her cryptic messages. Some critics pointed out that she had been known to make exaggerated claims in the past, questioning whether her accusations against Combs were fueled by personal grievances or a desire for attention. Others cautioned against jumping to conclusions without concrete evidence, urging the public to focus on the actual investigation into the wildfires and not to get distracted by conspiracy theories. Despite the skepticism, the idea that the wildfires may be linked to something more nefarious continued to linger in the public's consciousness. In the days that followed, calls for further investigation grew louder. Public figures, including journalists and activists, began demanding answers, urging authorities to look deeper into the possibility of foul play and to consider the connections between the fires and organized crime. As the debate raged on, Carter's involvement in the conversation became even more prominent. Some saw her as a truth-teller who had cracked open a major story, while others viewed her as a reckless individual spreading dangerous misinformation. Still, her message had undeniably struck a chord with many, and as the investigation into the fires continued, people began to wonder if the answers would lead to an even darker reality than anyone had imagined. For now, the truth remains elusive. Were the fires simply the result of natural forces, or were they intentionally set to cover up a much larger, far-reaching conspiracy? And what role did Ally Carter play in uncovering this hidden truth? Only time will tell, but for now, the mystery surrounding the wildfires continues to captivate the public's imagination, leaving many to wonder just how deep the rabbit hole really goes.